looks so cool.
I'm cooking it.
It looks so cool.
Big
so
iron. Let's go. Big iron.
Hey, I damaged
We
her.
try to match the ranger. Ow, no!
Wait, before you start smashing the keyboard in the comment section saying that this video is obsolete because Showdown is no longer playable, all I have to say to that is... Shut. Welcome to Showdown Hoedown, where Ash be ballin',
Ash freaking ballin'.
and Big Iron lyrics are king.
Big iron.
Big iron.
We try to match the ranger with big iron.
For those who are uncultured or who have an allergic reaction to the classics, Big Iron is the first song in the hit 1959 album, Gunfighter Ballads and Trail Songs by Marty Robbins. The song is depicting a gunfight between an officer of the law, the Arizona Ranger, and an outlaw, Texas Red. If you haven't listened to it, I'll put a link down below if you want to try and understand any of the lore, per se. If you have listened to it, then just sit back and enjoy. Now, you might be asking, Taco, why is this important, like, at all? And to that I say, yes. No, but the Showdown event is an old Western style-inspired game mode, where depending on which side you're on, you're either trying to 1. Defend your ill-gotten gains.
Keep your ill-gotten gains. But my gains are not ill-gotten, bro. I stay cut.
Or 2. Trying to secure the stolen gold.
Sorry, man. Gotta go.
They're both in.
No!
And Big Iron is a story song based in the same time period, so it's only natural for us to use our imaginations and draw our own conclusions. And what we came to is that the Showdown game mode is just a reenactment of the song in video game format.
Okay, now we'll get a bit closer. Get a bit closer. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2.
Dang it! Oh, I just did it quicker.
With a few canonical changes, of course, like when the town of Agrafria is Fort Truth somehow.
Bro, Ubisoft be capping to us. They say this town is Fort Truth. Nah, this is Alfreda.
Oh, let's be Alfreda. Stop lying, boy.
Bro, Ubisoft is lying in the dugout.
Or when cowboys in the 1860s have walkie-talkies.
To stay canonically correct, we cannot do any sort of callouts because cowboys would not have songs.
Nice.
Now,
By God, that was the fastest draw I've ever seen. This had a new Hathaway.
but the setting isn't the only medium mimicking the song. Showdown also has a lot of the characters that are in the song as well, ranging from all different timelines and stories, kind of like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, except for Big Iron. So I guess it's Big Iron into the Ironverse. Anyways, the way that we could distinguish the characters who are in the song are 3 things. 1, if they are wearing red, they are Texas Red.
Yeah, literally anyone with wearing the distinct color red is Texas Red.
2, if they do not fit any of the criteria above, they are an Arizona Ranger. And 3, if they are female, they are only limited to the Netflix adaptation.
If you're female, you're only limited to Netflix adaptation.
Yeah.
You can't sing that anymore because I died.
No, this guy isn't dead.
You got this. Let's go.
Netflix adaptation, Texas Red is doing fine.
Yeah.
The main timeline is the Arizona Ranger, which is Maverick, versus Texas Red, who is Glass. Everything else goes to your imagination. Also, by the way, Twitch is a weird case because she doesn't wear red, but she also doesn't look like Arizona Ranger either. So, we put her as Billy the Kid, who is an actual historic outlaw, the more you know. Now that I have sufficiently degraded your brain cells after cramming my narrative down your throats, let me talk about what I actually like about this event. The gunplay. The gunplay is what really steals the show, and with only 2 guns, by the way. Those 2 guns are the Boss G and the LFP 357 Magnum. In the song, the Big Iron is the revolver. But what I am here to say is that the Boss G can also be classified as a Big Iron. Because 1, it is big, and 2, it is made of iron.
Nice.
Nice. Big iron. Big
That
iron.
wasn't the big iron, but okay.
It was big and it's made of iron.
That's very true.
These weapons are all skill-based, with the Boss G having an uncontrollable amount of recoil, with the side benefit of being 125 damage. The LFP is a 6-shooter that only has 6 shots, obviously. But what we found is that if you use the revolver correctly, it's basically the SMG-11.
Bro,
Nice
the
try.
revolver is the only automatic weapon. Depending on how you use it, changed my mind.
Yeah.
No, you have to spam it. Try spamming it next time. Just put a little bit of recoil control, and boom, SMG-11.
Boom, SMG-11.
I mean,
Turns on auto clicker aggressively.
yeah.
And on that note, you only have iron sights to use on both of the guns, which for
Ah, man, if I
unskilled
didn't take
players
that, you
might
would
be a
screw
turn
some
down,
sudden
but this
building from the
is
floor.
not a turn down. This is
Nah,
Showdown, and
just
for
be
the
above us.
average enjoyers of Siege, this game mode is plenty fun. Dressing up as cowboys and taking down lawbreakers and evildoers
Man,
with
I
12
didn't-
gauge slugs and magnums is my kind of fun. The map is another big part of the Showdown game mode. From the ruins-like feel and the bright tint on your screen to the little Easter eggs that come with it. Fort Truth, I mean Agua Fria, is a masterpiece. Structured somewhat like a CSGO map, it allows you to play all different types of ways. There are two types of ways of playing this game. When you're defending, you can go up and fight the attacker so they don't get too close to the objective, or you can hunker down in the objective and wait for the attackers to come. When you're on the attacking side, you can either go fight the defenders where they stand, or win by total elimination. Or you can throw all of that away, out the window, and go directly to the objective. And you might say, hey Taco, how can you do that when you have to go through the defenders first? And to that I say, secret tunnel. There is a mine path that goes from the attacker spawn and spits you right out onto the objective's back porch.
Oiling, let's go. Got your back,
Taking this route will give the attacking side, and I quote, the easiest claps of our lives.
Easiest claps of our lives.
A lot of the kills are going to be pretty sloppy, and I'm not gonna lie about that, because the guns are relatively unconventional.
Top.
But every once in a while, you will pull off some pretty sick moves that will style on even the most seasoned of players.
Right there. What's that?
All in all, Showdown is a great game mode, and it has to be my favorite out of all of them. I'm just gonna say that. Like outright, Showdown Hoedown will forever have a place in my game mode Hall of Fame. Feel free to discuss it down in the comments down below. I know a lot of you guys like different game modes, but I feel like Showdown is just a masterpiece, and it would take a lot for me to not like it. Well, that's about it for this video. Why are y'all still here? Like, you know, if you leave, then I get to leave too. And I mean, how long do you want to be here? Like, I mean, I could do this all day, but...
This one is over, thank you for watching. I'ma go and grab a taco. I can finally play some Siege now. Thanks for all the love, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Wondering, will they share this video with more than